it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to choose one word, but better would definitely be one of them, because at the end, you're better.
Lillie, question for you.
Oh gosh.
So you just answer however you need to.
Oh no. I think definitely just the culture and the people around me was one of the things that motivated me to do it, but to also challenge my body in a different way with fitness. Yeah, taking action straight away. I think because my training was probably next to nothing over January, and I needed that new challenge, new goal to look forward to, and also train towards as well. So I was like, well, let's just have a go at it. I think from the start I was like, oh yeah, I'll be able to do that, it'll be easy. And then there was obviously challenges, and when I got to the end of it, I don't know, it was sort of on the flip side that it was a good experience. Like, it was a good experience at the end. So sort of back to the start of how I thought it would feel. No, not as easy. Realising the length of how long HYROX was going to be as a whole on the day. Getting through a workout for that long was probably a doubt, as well as the running as mentioned, but probably the workload between how it was going to be divvied up between the both of us. Knowing that Mitch was probably a lot stronger in majority of the exercises, so how I would perform with him as well. I think the main thing that attracted me was having Damien as a coach and a support. I definitely am someone who needs support when I want to achieve something. So I guess him being there by my side to get me through in the training is definitely one of the magnets. I think obviously with the different type of training, I've never really been someone to have injuries. HYROX definitely brought upon injuries that I was able to do a lot more than I probably could have. And I probably, did start too hard too early. Definitely something that I learned is that I need to ease in to my training, especially coming from just a gym point of view, with just weight training, then moving into high intensity intervals, running. It was very hard on my body from the start. So definitely going into it slowly. Oh, there was a few of them. I was probably like every Saturday morning on a check-in. There was days, especially with my injuries, that really broke me down. Not wanting to get through HYROX, not wanting to keep training. The running was the main point of what brought me down, not being able to get through my training, just because I wanted to keep going and I simply couldn't. It took a big long break and then came back in and started running again slowly, and that's when I had the breakthrough and decided to go on the training camp, see if I could run, and I was able to, and I did, 8 kilometres? Very positive. I had a few cries with Damien and he cried too. But I think I was very supported in the fact that I didn't just have Damien, I had everyone else around me supporting me with, injuries, and making sure that it was okay that I was taking my time to get where I needed to be. But the support that I had was probably the biggest thing that got me through as well. I probably would have not done HYROX. There were so many days where I would wake up with pain or not want to go to training or just couldn't be bothered, if I'm completely honest. And I had Damien in my ear, I had Mitchell in my ear to say, just get it done. Like, you've just got to get up and get it done. So I probably would have just given up. And there were days that I wanted to give up, and I would constantly say, I'm not doing it, I'm not going. You can go and do it on your own. You go do singles on your own. Yeah. And I wanted to give up, but I just kept pushing through and I did it. Yeah. Some of the key things that stood out would definitely be my mindset that I had to push through, facing so many challenges with injuries and not being so strong in the type of training with HYROX. It was definitely something that I overcame, but as well as growing within my cardio and being able to run too, just that little bit better. Yeah, definitely a lot more confident. If I was to say to Damien, like, let's go do a little bit of a training session, I'd be able to do it, whereas the old mindset wouldn't want to. So a lot more capable. Simply just do it. Just do it. Achieve it, get it done, push through the hardships, and you'll come out so much stronger within your mindset, but also how you feel physically as well. I think from someone who comes from just a gym girly background to then change into running and doing something that's really, really hard within training, I think you're going to be scared 100%. But once you do it, you complete it, you train hard, you come out with a really good result. And even when you go to HYROX, there's so many walks of life that achieve it. So there shouldn't be a barrier within who you are or what you can do. I definitely think that's something that I've learned across my years. You just got to go for it, simply, and just try your best to, get through and achieve it, and yeah.